when you're buying a movie ticket, you can buy them off of these screens here. Luckily there's some English, but there's also some areas that there's not going to be English. Now for Avengers Infinity War, they do have a Japanese dubbed version of it. So of course, if you don't speak Japanese or don't understand Japanese, you're going to want to not go with that option. You're going to go with the sub Avengers Infinity War. Reason being is because a lot of Japanese people do like to watch movies in the original dub, the English dub, and then just have subtitles at the bottom so that they can understand what's going on. You can pick your seats here. It's all in a, you can basically like reserve your seat. This is where it can get a little confusing. At the top it'll say general, and then the rest of these are for high schoolers, for younger kids, 3 and under, seniors, 55 or up, basically I think is what that is saying. So you can usually get discounted tickets with that, but luckily we came on a day where the tickets are pretty cheap, so they don't offer a lot of further discounts with that. And you just push next, and then yeah, you can pay with cash, credit, or I don't know what that is, but I guess it's some kind of special point card. And you just go through and put your money in and it'll give you your tickets. So another thing that I find different about movie theaters in Japan is that there are little gift shops inside of the theaters. This is something I haven't really seen much of back in the States. Maybe some bigger theaters and bigger cities have stuff, but this is definitely something that's new to me. Detective Conan, since one of the Detective Conan movies just came out. Boss Baby, Shin-chan, of course tons of Avengers stuff because that's the biggest movie here right now. Even My Little Monster, because My Little Monster just got the live action movie. So that's really cool. You just have a little gift shop for when you're done watching the movie. So when we ordered the popcorn, you can get half in what you want and half in a different kind of popcorn. So one we did salt and one we did butter, and it's more like a butter salt and then like a normal salt. And then I think the drink is so cute. They give you like 2 straws because me and Alan are here together. So that's so cute. All right, so there's our tickets for Avenger. Let's go do this. We are officially dead inside. How was your experience at a movie theater in Japan for the first time?
Oh, yeah, totally cool. Enjoyed being at a Japanese movie theater. Everything was very clean
except
and
for all
quiet.
the dying. When you go in, everyone's super quiet. Like, people tend to be loud in movie theaters in the States.
Yeah.
They don't really tend to care. Not really as much during the movie. I mean, they will be, but even before and after the movie, it's a lot of whispering. It's a lot of people being very quiet. So that's pretty different.
Yeah, here, complete silence.
Yeah. I will say, I had heard before coming to Japan that tickets for movies were super expensive. And when I first looked online, they kind of were. Some of them were about $18 now. Us back in the States, we consider, what, $11, $12 to be up there, but we're from a small town, or I'm from a small town, and so I remember back in the day paying $5 for a ticket, and I think in my town, I mean, I paid like, what, $9 for a ticket sometimes? Mm-hmm. So I looked at that $18 price, and I was like, geez, that's a lot. But fortunately, we went at night, and the tickets were only 1,100 yen, which is like the equivalent of $11. So that wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, not bad at all.
And I thought that going later would make it more expensive, but a lot of the earlier showings were actually more expensive, which is the opposite of how it is in the States, where you have the matinee price and then the later price. The later price being more expensive, so that was
yeah,
different.
it was cool that the later price is cheaper here.
Yeah, so I was happy to pay that price, to be honest. And the thing is, even if you pay the more expensive price, the refreshments weren't that bad in terms of price. Our little car is so lonely, all by his little self. Avengers Infinity War was awesome, and I think it's cool that we got to see that as our first Japanese cinema movie. So yeah, fun time. If you ever get the chance to come to a movie in Japan, I recommend it a lot. And go see Avengers Infinity War. It'll make you feel stuff. Alright, we're headed home. See you guys in the next one.